सिविल साइट इंफॉर्मेशन। आज की इस इंफॉर्मेटिव वीडियो में मैं आपको बताऊंगा कि आप कैसे मेथड ऑफ स्टेटमेंट बना सकते हैं। ठीक है। सो ये हमारे पास एक मेथड ऑफ स्टेटमेंट है अल्फनार कंस्ट्रक्शन ग्रुप की। सो नाउ लेट्स स्टार्ट। You can check here. You have to mention the statement for which you require method of statement. Let's suppose for block work, you can mention here plaster work, ceiling work, any work that happens on site, you can mention here. Okay. So this is the header. You can double click on here. Double click and you get any change. Let's suppose this is the project name. You can change it. This is the location. So you can change this location, whatever it is, you mention it. Okay. Method of statement for block work. Here you can mention your date. This is the documents number. Okay. This is the method of statement we make in uh, plant station. Okay. That is so the electricity plant. So we make this type of method of statement for our work. We have finishing work including block work, plaster work, tile work, ceiling, all that work. So now I will tell you how to make a method of statement. This is very easy, brother. You can uh, check here. Double click on there. You can change here method of statement. Let's support for paint work. So you can mention here paint work or anything, whatever you want. Now let's start. So you can check here is same header. All these of details. This is the content. Okay. Purpose. First thing is purpose and scope. So you have to mention the purpose of your block work. Okay, and scope also. The definition and abbreviations. So the second point is abbreviation. Any type of terms that uses in your drawings, in your documentation work, in your QC documentation work, you have to mention. Let's suppose MAR, material approve request, WAR, work inspection request, RFI, request for information. Okay, so these type of abbreviation you have to put it. The third thing is reference documents or drawings. Now, let's suppose you start the block work. So you have to mention your drawing number. Okay, that is your reference number or anything, any documentation that you follow. So you have to mention. So I will explain you. Then you got the clear idea. Now the fourth point is responsibility. Responsibility includes a lot of things. Site engineer, site manager, and your crew members, including all labor staffs. You have to mention in a proper uh, segment like first site engineer, site manager, project engineer, project manager, any safety engineers. You have to mention the responsibilities of all the staff. The fifth thing is tools and equipments. You have to mention your tools. Let's suppose I am making a method of statement for Blockworks. So I mention in first thing is crack, okay, trolley, different kinds of things, any buckets, anything that you use during your block works, you have to mention all the tools and equipments. There's are two types of things. One is tools, one is equipment. In equipment including all the other things. Let's suppose you use any machinery to uplift the block on second floors. You are using the plumb bob, hand levels, different types of machinery tools you can mention it. The sixth term, that is uh, procedure. Okay, this one is procedure. You have to mention your way, method of statement. You have to mention your way, how to proceed, how to start, how to execute your block work, from which area you want to start, how to uh, keep in your mind your safety rules, regulations. You have to mention your procedure, all the procedures. Okay. And the seventh thing is attachments or references. You can attach any references, anything else. Or and this one is a job safety analysis. So these are seven component contents. Okay, ठीक है? You can say also components that you have to use. You have to mention clearly each and everything with details. Okay, so let's start on the other things. First thing is purpose and scope. The purpose and scope of this method statement is to proceed block masonry work to ensure proper installation, alignment, bonding, strength, finishing. You have to mention your purpose. What is the purpose of this method statements? You have to mention the block work, all these kind of things. Now you can check it. So the second thing is definition and abbreviations. Check it. Natural ground level, DPC, ITP, CAR, PTS, project technical. There are any other thing PTS, personal track safety. That is the other thing. Okay. So you have to use all the abbreviation. If you find any abbreviation, you have to mention here and also clear DPC damn proof course. Okay. So references of documents. Uh, IFC है, PTS है, ACI है, ASTM है, whatever it is, you have to mention it clearly here. Okay. Let's suppose in here we use GEMS, Generation Engineering and Meta Standard. This is same like a book. Everything is mentioned in that area. Which type of material you can use? Let's suppose CMAT, finance modulas, everything's. So you have to follow these things. What ratio you use for your masonry mortar, each and everything. Okay. So the other thing is also the STM, different types of STM for work. Responsibilities. This is the responsibilities. Okay. So you have to mention project manager responsibility, site manager, construction manager. Okay. Site engineer responsibility, how to execute, how to all that kind of stuff, how to manage your labor. So QAC, QOC engineers, the engineer that will check the quality. So you have to mention all these. Here you can check ITP, inspection test plan, IFC, issue for construction drawings, ITP. These are the things you have to mention. You have to mention the only QC engineer responsibilities, the foreman responsibilities. Okay. HEC engineer or safety supervisor, safety engineers. Tools, concrete mixer, cutting machine to cut the block, trawl, plumb bob, spirit level, masonry hammer, block splitter or chisel. Chisel that is you can use wheelbarrow to bring from block from one point to other site. Okay, the procedure. This is the procedure. You have to mention what is the procedure. Okay, you can use Gemini and AI tools to get this procedure. Okay, the attachment, risk assessment analysis. For attachment at 7 point, we have to mention the risk assessment. You can get it from your HEC manager. Okay, all the risk that can occur during your construction work, during your block work, you have to mention and how to tackle all these kind of details that is mentioned clearly in your risk assessment. Okay. So this is our method of statement. You can make it easily, very easily. So this is this video. You can get idea and use it how to make a method of statement. Thank you so much.